Hello, and welcome to Larter Oasis, a 10-acre smallholding in the east of England.
10 acres that is slowly being rewilded and will eventually be left to a local wildlife trust, providing a home for nature and wildlife in perpetuity. Hello! A few weeks ago, Sharon and I returned from a much needed holiday. Much needed. We'd worked 5.5 months straight, no weekends off, no bank holidays, straight every day, 5.5 months. There's no complaints, is what we do. It pays the bills, keep the wolves away from the door, so to speak, and it allows us to take a couple of holidays a year, the kind of holidays that we both like to take. We just got back from a safari in Zimbabwe. We'd been to Zimbabwe once before. The country is lovely. The wildlife is just fantastic, and the people are warm, friendly, hardworking and good-humoured, just like us. We stayed at 3 camps, and at the end we visited Victoria Falls. This video covers our stay at the first camp, Camp Hwange. Now, Camp Hwange is in Hwange National Park. It's Zimbabwe's largest national park, covering some 14,600 square kilometres. It's about the size of Hawaii. It's established in 1928 and it lies northwest of the country. We like to travel light, so all recordings are made on our mobile phones. We hope you like it. Ready, steady, go! It was bye-bye Heathrow, hello South Africa. We spent the night in Johannesburg and then we went back to the terminal to board the flight for Zimbabwe. It was with Airlink, our favourite African airlines. They look after you very, very well on all their flights. So we enjoyed that one. Touchdown in Zimbabwe and then proceeded to make our way into the smaller aircraft operated by Mac Air that would take us directly into Hwange National Park. Adam joined us for the flight. He would be our ranger and guide whilst we were at Hwange camp for the next 4 days. The flight was a little bumpy in places, but we landed okay, and as we landed we could see our chariot waiting. We boarded said chariot and then we waited for the aircraft to take off. While we did that, we saw our first animals, which was a herd of sable antelope, one of our favourite antelopes, albeit from a distance. The plane took off and it was off to Camp Hwange. Our safari had begun. On the way back to camp, we came across an elephant that had just given birth and it was trying to bury the afterbirth to keep the scent away from the predators. Adam noticed the female had a small hole halfway up on the edge of the left ear for future reference. Time for a few glasses of apple juice and then off to bed. This is a cicada. They are a common sound when on a safari. Its sound is created by tymbals, which are specialised structures found on the abdomen of the males. Male cicadas can make the sound by vibrating abdominal muscles quickly, which then cause the tymbals to move and create the sound. The hollow body of the male cicada then amplifies the sound. When you hear a cicada, it's not just one, it's usually many thousands, tens of thousands.
Saying to the male, time for you to go. The females are receiving that message as well because they're with the young males. You know, they're siblings. They want to leave together.
These lions are sub-adults of the supermodel pride. Some of the lions in Zimbabwe have collars. It allows for the monitoring of their ranges, territory ranges, their habitat use and movement. This is the elephant that gave birth last night. Its calf is still less than a day old. If you look through the mother elephant's legs, it looks as he suffered a vaginal prolapse. We're hoping that it will correct itself over time. Fingers crossed. This is Naomi. She belongs to the supermodel pride. A new male lion turned up in their territory. It is common for male lions to kill any cubs he believes are not his own. This brings the female into estrus, where the male lion will then mate with her and pass on his genes. One of the supermodels tricked this new male lion into thinking her 2 cubs were his own. Her cubs, and allowed the male to mate with her. A very short period after, she took the cubs to show the male lion. He was not the sharpest tool in the box and believed them to be his. The last time we were here, we took pictures of him playing with them. He was well and truly conned. Rob, our guide, the last time we were here, was the first to discover this new male lion. It was eating a zebra. The lion was named after Rob's surname, Dube, D-U-B-E. Dube in Zulu means zebra. I guess the stars were aligned that day. Anyway, we leave Naomi doing what lions do well, laying down and sleeping.
Famous for killing snakes, but they feed on a lot of other things. And the way they kill their food is they stamp on it like this. So they've got a very hard section in the bottom of their foot, almost like a big callus, and they use that callus section because it's very, very tough.
If you like warthogs, I'd look away now. They had caught a warthog before we got there. For a pride this size, not all would feed, and for those that did, it would only be a snack.
See, like that young female, she didn't get much food.
This bird is also known as a suicide bird. The male, when it displays, flies up, folds its wings back and crashes to the ground, only opening its wings at the last minute. Unfortunately, it looks as if this elephant has suffered a stillbirth. You can see the tawny eagles above her, waiting for their opportunity.
My heart, oh my God.
We caught up with the mother and baby elephant again that we saw on the first night. Don't worry, the baby elephant is okay, it's just having a well-earned rest.
So there's only ever one mature female in the family. So there's only one female that breeds. Any females hatch into the family, once they start to show their true colors at about 3 years old, the females will go blue and with the throat, they get evicted from the family and then they start their own. The mother doesn't like competition.
We spent a wonderful couple of hours sitting under a tree in close proximity to elephants. The whole experience was just magical, and we have put together a separate video covering the event called Surrounded by Elephants.
yellow eye, male.
I was going to say, there's somewhere telling whether it's male or female, and I couldn't remember
So
what it
black
was.
eye is male. So
Black eye.
good way to remember it. Males have been fighting. It's got a black eye.
Ah.
Beautiful nests. And as soon as those leaves bud, that nest becomes invisible.
Thanks for watching.
Take care.
Bye for now.
Bye.